William Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, my dear sister, Mrs. Rachel Ruto, our hostess, my dear sisters, the First Lady is present here today, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to you all. I greet you all and I bring you warm greetings also from the President and the people of Uganda. It is a real honor and pleasure for me to participate in the Joyful Women's annual Thanksgiving event under the theme, Celebrating Women, Women's Economic Transformation and Unlocking Opportunities for Significant Impact. I congratulate my sister and friend, Mama Rachel, on 14 years of the Lord's goodness and favor upon this great ministry to the women of Kenya. That was birthed under the exemplary leadership. I thank you for remembering to give thanks to the Lord and inviting all of us to have the opportunity to share this day with you. Admonishes us to give thanks to the Lord. Psalm 106 verses 8 to 9 states in quotes, "Oh, that men would give thanks to his goodness and for his wonderful works, the children of men. Satisfies the soul and hungry soul with goodness," end quote. Therefore, even if I did anything else today, here, but stood here with you to thank God for the blessings the women of Kenya and their families have been enough. For God is truly deserving of our honor and glory, and it is by his grace alone. We have all come from all nations and in peace to hold hands together, indeed in praise of our God and Father. I know we only have 3 minutes. Mama Ruto, if I get to 4 minutes, please defend me. Today, as representatives of the First Ladies of Africa, we warmly welcome Mama Ruto to the Organization of African First Ladies for Development, OFLAD, fraternity, and salute her on hosting the launch of the OFLAD Unifying Campaign. But having this opportunity of being here today, on a day when such a big group of women have gathered together, I would like to just share with you just one point that I think all African women must be aware of and fight to change. I always share it with Ugandan women in hope that perhaps the generations of women coming after us will know and ensure that they fight to change that phenomenon, and that is the failure to save. African women are very hardworking people. That is a fact. And we all know it. But they spend almost all the money they make as it comes in. And I know that it is because they have so much to do and so little to spend. But nonetheless, we must be mindful of the fact that other colleagues of ours, like the Asian women, they strive to save most of the money they make. I always share this one example with the Ugandan women of what I learned from the women of Bangladesh, who saved so much money and quickly made up a bank. I heard Mrs. Ruto talk about it earlier on. the Grameen Bank. The World Bank came to Bangladesh to acknowledge what they had done and asked how they had managed and offered to lend them more money that they would pay in their own time. But the women of Bangladesh said no. They said no to the World Bank. They said, when we had nothing, you did not know us. Now that we have our own money, we don't want your money. And also these women made sure they had a component in their funding to lend to street children and to beggars on the street